And welcome to Toto TCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another of our pre-releases, and we have, of course, Unbroken Bonds. We're starting, this was round 2, and we've started off pretty nice with a Litten and a Litten on the bench, and then we've just dumped down a Porygon from our draw there. We've got several things going on there, nice bit of energy going on there, a Kahili for 2 as well, and seeing if we can keep that. We do indeed keep that Kahili, very nice, keeps our draw support, keep going. So I ended up running a pretty interesting deck. You might have already seen it yesterday, but we had quite a few fire energies going. I think there was 16 overall, so that was rather cool. So my opponent is just deciding what to do here. Looks as if he's going to Cynthia for a fresh 6. Got a Goldeen up in the active. Now I didn't notice what the Sea King did until yesterday. Or it was pretty interesting, because if it's got a tool card on it, instead of what was it, rolling 2 dice, if you had a tool card attached, it would roll 6, and it does 30 for every one. And my opponent did actually run a Machamp and Marshadow GX. They managed to pull that. So it looks as if that is on the bench there, and he might be starting to power that up pretty nicely. Yeah, there we go. So that goes on there. And that's a pass for turn there, so using that Goldeen straight away as, of course, a nice little deflector right there. Looks as if we got 2 welders in hand, but we're going to Kahili for another 2 here, trying to see maybe we can get an evolution going. I think that was on a skateboard, seeing if we can keep that. And we do, very nice. So that's 2 in a row now, nice heads. And is that going to be another energy getting attached to the Litten? Yes, it is. Not getting scared of that Goldeen just yet. There's an escape board there. Might be ideal to put that on there, because I think Litten's only got 1 retreat. At the moment, anyway. I think then Incinaroar has 2, but escape board goes on there. And are we going to cat a day for the sleep? Because we can't do the secondary attack. We might leave it. It looks as if there is another Litten in hand there, but with only 2 evolution lines for Incinaroar, might only be wise to place down the 2 we've got at the moment. The Porygon was in there because it was just a colourless Pokemon, and if I started that off maybe on turn 2, attach an energy and I literally would just draw a card. That's fine with me, it's just an extra card. We do the draw into a Torracat there, and we use the Cat-A-Day attack, which puts us to sleep. Now we can still retreat actually using that skateboard. I think the skateboard stops, I think it's a sleep and paralysation from stopping you from retreating, so that's pretty cool. So another energy going on the Litten there and another pass. Then we can evolve into that Torracat there, which does wake us up. And we can start doing that. Another Kahili coming out here for more cards. Roll to see if we get another heads. Can we do 3? Yes, we can. So we managed to get the 3 there. Keep that Kahili. So that's 3 turns running that she's been really useful. Looks as if we've also got Cynthia in hand as well. And are we going to try and do the burn here? I think we are. We've got a burn going on there. Very nice, so that goes on there. So now I think he has to roll between turns then to see if he gets heads. If it's heads, it comes off. And that's heads, so the burn comes off there. But he's already done a nice amount of damage there. So he's got a fighting energy there, which of course he is going to put on there. If he can get that going, then we're in trouble, because we haven't started doing anything yet on our bench, which is kind of concerning. He does put the Fighting Stadium up there, which does give him 10 plus, it's an extra 10 damage, but if I'm in front on prizes, then it's an extra 40. Incineroar comes down there, so we're going to be able to get the KO on that regardless. However, we're going to probably have to face that Machamp, sorry. We're going to do a bit of a cheeky welder here. Oh, looks as if we are going to do welder. We've got those 2 energies in hand, and plus we're going to be able to get 2 draw as well, which is really nice. So that goes on to there to try and get the bench going. Draw for 3 there, seeing if we can get any evolutions. We might have just ran into a load of energies. We haven't attached for turn, but we are going to do so onto that, because when Incinaroar attacks, it does 90. The ability makes it 120, and then we have to discard an energy, which, fingers crossed, I will do that now. If not, that's a mission failed on my end. Notice it. Doesn't it look as if I did? Unless I've... That is another energy, damn it. Oof. Big mistake. Did I actually not take that energy away? The main thing is does it actually affect the game? This is what I want to find out now. Does this affect the game? I think we're just talking over now, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing there. but he does an extra 40 damage because I'm in front on prizes now, which means he's going to be able to KO that Incinaroar pretty easily. As long as he gets one more energy on that thing, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to KO that. So that wouldn't have really changed the board state, but it is just frustrating that I didn't take that off. Might have been a distraction of the stadium, but I really don't want to make excuses. So are we going to go for the knockout, or are we going to... Yes, okay, that's fine. Okay, all good. Right. Okay, so when you're playing Incinaroar, guys, make sure to get rid of that energy. Okay, so we're putting the Porygon up there, seeing if we can draw into that. Now, if we've got a Pokemon in hand, then we might be able to Pokemon Communication for something else. It looks as if we are going to be doing that. What are we going to get rid of? Another Litten? Yep, probably going to look for a Torracat now, hopefully. And then evolve into an Incinaroar. There's the Torracat there. So the Torracat can come down, shuffle the Litten back into deck there. Thank you very much, Pokemon Communication. Boom, Torracat comes down there, nice. We've got another Welder in hand, so we could do that if we really wanted to, but we're just going to attach for turn. Probably nothing. Oh, another cheeky Kahili there for another 2 cards. If we can draw into an Incinaroar, that might be ideal. Can we do so? No, Kahili. That was only... Okay, 3 turns of Kahili, that's not bad. What's that gone down? Oh, that's the Blacephalon. Yeah, we played that. Unfortunately, it's no longer with me. I gave that one away, but we'll probably be seeing that in packs in the future anyway, so that's all good. My opponent puts down another energy on that Machamp and Marshadow, taking some pretty decent knockouts now here. Going to be able to knock out that Porygon now, which is a little bit frustrating. And he's grabbing a Torracat there. Nice. Okay, so it looks as if we do have the Incinaroar in hand. He's going to get a knockout, so he's down to 2 prize cards. We've got the Incinaroar, but it's not going to be able to get a KO on that. But a Cephalon goes up there. Okay, interesting. So we could attach to that and try and do Blazer, which would be pretty interesting to get that 60 damage going. Oh, nice. Oh my god, we're actually going to try and do this. Okay, so we're attaching with Welder. We're drawing into 3 cards here, hoping to get a load of fire energies here. Managed to get a Jigglypuff. That was a colourless Pokemon. Another energy going on there for turn, so that is 3. How many do we have in hand? If we've got 2, we'll be doing... And we've got that, so that's 130 damage now because of the Incinaroar with the ability. So that is 130 damage with that onto the Machamp and Marshadow. Not a knockout, unfortunately, but some decent damage going on there. And I don't know whether we'll be able to get the KO. 130 going on there. Okay, cool. Yep. Whether we can get the knockout, because he can obviously knock out that Blacephalon very easily. We bring up the Incinaroar, and that will be doing 120. I don't think it's enough. I think the Machamp and Marshall's got 270, so we're probably not going to be able to do enough here to get that knockout. And that would give us game if we could, because he'd have the 3... Yeah, he would. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. So he's having a look, just double checking on everything there. So I think there was I think I remember what it was. The GX was I think it does 200 damage, but if you add another energy onto it, then it becomes immune from getting knocked out, and its remaining HP would be 10. So I don't think he's GX there, because otherwise he'd be flipping a counter there, but he's knocked out the Blacephalon there, down to 1 prize card here. So he's going to probably be... Oh, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia coming out there, trying to maybe get some more fire energies, I'm guessing. And shuffling all of that in. Becomes a little bit difficult when you've, Kahili'd for like 99 cards. Drawing into our 6 cards there, seeing what we get. So we might run into a Persian there, but I think we just don't put that Meowth down already. There's an escape board there. Probably not going to put another Meowth down, are we? No, don't think so. Skateboard going on the Meowth anyway. And Fire Energy possibly going on the Meowth there because the Incinaroar is ready to go. He's at least ready for 2 more turns, but I'm pretty sure that Machamp and Marshadow is going to be able to get KO next turn. This is a pretty much... I think I'm just looking for stuff to try and power up everything, but it's really not going to work here. Energy goes onto the Meowth. Any of those Pokemon will do for that Machamp and Marshadow. He's got the GX for 200. We're going to be doing the 120, which puts him up to 250 out of 270. So almost there. Would have been great if we could have done a little bit of burn there, but we can't. So another energy going onto there. 200 damage and immunity for next turn, but that's all okay because he's already got game right there. So that is game 1 to my opponent because of that lovely GX. Very, very nice. So getting ready for the next round now. Let's see what we can do. See how we fare. I honestly thought the fire deck went pretty well. I thought, you know, having that Blacephalon was great, especially if you can get it powered up with those 3 energies. Load of energies in hand, which is exactly what I had in the deck, because I think I had 16 energies overall, so plenty of opportunity there to draw into stuff. Stuff like Cynthia, Kahili, and especially Welder when you're drawing 3 and attaching. That's great. I love that support already. I think that's going to be a great, great staple. And especially that you don't have to attach it to just fire Pokemon. That's great. Really is awesome stuff. So, giving the deck an absolutely fantastic shuffle there. It is kicking off. Okay, and I think my opponent has got some... Yeah, he's got basics. Cool. I think he's starting with 2 Goldines there. Checking that we got 7, cool. And, oh, we're starting with 2 Meowths. Well, that's rather cool. Full price cards going down on my opponent's side there and on ours. And looks as if everything's good to go. Flipping over for turn, we got Goldine, Meowth, Meowth. So let's see what we can do here. So we got Pokemon Communication in hand, drawing for turn. Are we going to get rid of that Torracat? Looks as if we might be able to try and get either a Blacephalon or a Litten, I'm going to guess, that I'm going to grab. Might do Blacephalon. Yep. Nice. Okay, so that goes back in. Communication has done its job. Definitely think I'm going to have to try and run a lot more communications. I think it is really, really a great card, especially during pre-release. But also, you know, if you've got stage 1s in hand or stage 2s and you need stage 1s, or basics, for example, happy days, you know, utilise that and crack on. So one energy going on to the Blacephalon there, and energy going on to the Goldine on my opponent's side. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't think... Oh, is that a... That's an Erica's Hospitality. I think a lot of people will get an Erica's Hospitality as a trainer in their pack, which is great because we're just able to have that card that was a holo in the previous set. And as I probably already said, I didn't pull any. And that is a heads right there, so I don't think I'm able to do any damage to that Goldine now. Another energy though going on to the Blacephalon, which is great. Litten coming down there as well. And I think we've just moved over for turn. So a Welder coming out there for 2 energies there, and he's going to be able to draw into 3 cards. So Kahili, I think that's a... Oh, is that a Green Search or a Green's Expedition? Very nice. Okay. And looks as if we're going to do another 10, and we can do damage to him this turn. So hopefully if we can get stuff going, we might be able to, if there was a skateboard in hand, but I don't think there is. That's okay though, because we got that Blacephalon ready to go with the 3 energies. We need a little bit more fire energy though, so a Cynthia, maybe an Erica's Hospitality would be great, just to get some extra cards in hand, possibly fire energies, and then we can start getting some very, very big knockouts. We could actually just bring it up and try and do Blazer for 60, because that would knock out the Goldine. My opponent using a Cynthia there. And shuffling into deck there. And I'm just moving out of the way. I think someone was passing by. Yeah, you can just see them moving. There we go. Okay, so my opponent has now got an absolute pull. Wow, plenty amount of... There's that Seeking. That beautiful Seeking. He's got the Escape Board in hand as well, which I'm pretty sure he did attach. I don't think he needed another energy here, but another water going on to that Goldine. Another Litten coming down, and fish. So he's got cats and fish now all on his bench there. Very, very interesting. It looks as if he's going to try and do the Seeking there, but I think... Does he realise that about the tool? I think he does. Yeah, there we go. So he puts the tool on there. He's had a little read, and it does 6 dice now. So he's grabbing 6 beautiful dice to see what he's doing. I'm pretty sure this Meowth is going to get knocked out regardless, so we'll just start spinning that round. And I can at least see 2 heads there. That is a knockout easily. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get a knockout here if we can manage to get another 2 energies, because I think Seeking has only got 100 damage. 100 HP. So we only need 2 fire energies in hand to do so. He has got weakness against us, but if we can start knocking them out, then we're all good. How many do we have? Oh, we got an Erica's. Yes, nice. So we're drawing into 6 cards there. Great. Great stuff. Definitely want to try and play more Erica's. I think that's a really, really good card, especially if you're really low down on energies. Litten coming down there. How many energies have we got? We've got the Incinaroar as well. Do we put down 1 for turn? Are we going to do an energy? No, it looks as if we're just going to go straight for that attack and knock that out, get a prize card, and it's another energy as well, so that's great. So my opponent brings up the Goldeen with 1 water attached to it, which is all it needs, and that's a Volcanion coming down there. Very, very nice, one of the promos. And that's a heads right there, so I can't attack him and knock him out this turn, but that's all good. We can start setting up. So we're putting the stadium down there. Stops GXs and EXs with abilities. And then an energy going onto that Incinaroar now, leaving just 2, but we can't do anything, so we're going to Cynthia for 6, getting a nice bigger hand, possibly with more fire energies to use to keep getting them knockouts, which is exactly what we want. So my opponent hasn't got any space at all now on his bench for that Marshadow and Machamp. So it's going to be interesting to find out where that is. So, shuffling down. That goes in the discard, and 6. Boom. Okay, we got our 6. A skateboard there, which might be a nice ideal little thing to place down. Oh, we got the Persian as well. And the Porygon's down as well. Do we escape board? Yes, we do. Blacephalon gets the escape board right there. And how many energies? We can't attack, but we can build up our energy stack, which is great. So that Goldeen is literally just living on a prayer, hoping that it won't get knocked out there. So let's see what he can do. He might try and evolve up some stuff. Has he only got 1 card in hand? I think he has. Ooh, that is not good. And he's done the 40. I don't know whether that was a heads or tails. It just slightly went off the screen there. But a Torracat coming down on our side to evolve. How many energies do we have? Or do we go Blazer and see if we can get a fire energy? We are going to do Blazer, and we get to choose a prize card, flip it up. If it's fire, oh, it's not, it's Jigglypuff. If it's fire, it still does 10 damage though, which is okay. Okay, let's see what we can do now. So roll again, 20, can't do any damage to it again. Okay, we just pass our turn there. So he's got a Reds challenge there, discarding 2 cards from hand and searching for 1 card in particular. Might be an evolution Pokemon, such as that Seeking. And he does indeed go for the Seeking. Of course he does. No evolutions though yet for the Littens, which is kind of concerning, but it's all good on my end because we can just get rid of those nice and easily. 2 dice coming out there, and he is getting a knockout regardless. He's got that heads, and because we're weak to water, happy days, that's getting a knockout. So, are we going to bring up the Incinaroar and get a knockout there? Because we're going to be able to do the 120. Looks as if we are. Nice. Okay. Another energy going on there, which is exactly what we need, and that is now dead. So, Seeking's gone. Definitely be seeking attention there. So, energy has been moved, so that one has been moved there, so not a minus point from me. Okay, what's he going to bring up now? Maybe the Volcanion, although I think the Volcanion only has 120 HP, and we hit 120, so that's not bad. Darumaka come in there, and another energy going on to that. Looks as if he might be doing the Big Claw Slash or something. I don't think we can retreat now, but we've got that skateboard there. We've got an energy there for another knockout there. And that's another knockout, clean and straight there, leaving that Jigglypuff in the prizes. Another energy, which means that we're going to be able to get the 120 here. If you can't get stuff going here, I'm pretty sure that Volcanian's got 120 HP. There's a green search there, just checking that one out. I'm pretty sure you can't use it if you have, I think it said either a stage 1 or, no, it was any Pokemon with abilities. So if any of your Pokemon have abilities, you can't use Green Surge. So there it is. So what's he got here? So he's Green Surged. And he's sorted a few cards out. Because if there's a Red's challenge in hand there as well. So Kahili, that goes in the bin, but we've drawn 2. Attached there, and I'm pretty sure 120, the Volcanian's dead. Yeah, nice, cool. So that's our round. So round 2 is ours. So we're currently in the draw. Oh, he prized it! Oh, man. Okay, very, very interesting indeed. That's the worst thing you could do. Prize your best card that you pull. Oh, how does one do that? I'd like to know. I mean, I've done it myself. I think it was back in Crimson Invasion with a Alolan Golem. I prized that one, and I think I still managed to get it out of the prizes and get it into play, which was great, but it was frustrating. So into our third round here. How is this going to fare? How quick is this match going to be? What could happen? I'm pretty sure the day, because there's been some tournaments where the rounds have gone on for about 30 minutes, others 45. I'm pretty sure these were about 40 minutes. So, not bad. Oh, we did. Oh, wow, we got a mulligan. Okay. And surprisingly, I think I did get quite a few mulligans on the day. There was one round where I literally just got 3 straight, and I was like, oh, but I have basics. Give me, please. So, 7 in hand here. Do we get a basic here? And yes, we do. We get a Litten. Okay, that's fine. I might have just saw a Welder as well. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So, GX counter ready. We've got our Litten right there and Goldeen. Okay, so we're drawing. And that is a red challenge right there. But we also have that Welder there for straight up. No, it looks as if we are going to discard 2 Fire Energies, but that's all good. Looking for, I think it's 1 card. So are we going to try and get the Torracat? No, we're going to get Blacephalon. Oh! And that card right there, that Blacephalon. You pull that, play it, please do. So we got the Blacephalon there. Now, we can't Welder this turn, but we could attach energy and get ready with the Welder for the next turn. Okay, so that's probably ours. Done, yeah, okay. So he's got an Erica in hand there as well as a Welder. Looks as if Welder is coming down to attach to the Litten there with 2 energies. And drawing for 3 into a Litten, Fire Energy, and a Skateboard. So, Litten comes down. Fire Energy can be played if he wanted to, which he is going to. And the Skateboard could be played on that Goldeen. I don't think it gives it free retreat, but it would give it some retreat. Okay. So he's got an Erica there possibly for next turn. That Stadium could be removed as well if he wanted to, but we've only got 2 in play at the moment. So no energies on the Goldeen at the moment. A Skateboard going on there. Welder for 2 onto that. Place that down. A Skateboard for free. Bring that up. And then we're going to draw for 3 because of the Welder. Attach for turn to the Litten, and then we're going to try and Blazer, flip over. We get a Fire Energy, that's awesome. So that is a complete knockout because of Blazer. Realising that, and that Goldeen is out of there. So we take that Fire Energy, of course, take it and run. Litten coming up here. Does he have any evolutions now? So, drawing for turn, he's got Fire Energy, so he could attach that, which is exactly what he's going to do. He's going to play Erica's down for 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So he's got a Goldeen, he's got a Darumaka. Is he going to play both of those? Goldeen going down. Is Darumaka going to go down? Yes, it is. Okay. And he's already attached for turn, so he's going to probably do the 60 damage there. Not enough to knock us out, but we do also have Erica's in hand if we wanted to play that. Are we going to? Yes, we are. Erica for 4. We might. Oh, we've got a Torracat and Incinaroar. That's good. That is good stuff. So the Torracat coming down there, we can draw... We could probably... Are we going to attach? Or are we going to do just 100 damage? No, we're going to try and do a Blazer. Blazer for 60 for that knockout again. Loving 16 energies in the deck. This is great stuff. 2 prizes left now. This is going well. Oh, leaning on the table here. The confidence shining off me. Stop it, Matthew. Stop it. We know what we've got in hand. We know how to just play this. Fire Energy on there. Not enough. He's going to do a Catadate to draw 1. That's a Kahili in hand. We have several Fire Energies now in hand. We're literally an abundance of them. Another Incinaroar coming down there. A Fire Energy possibly attached to that, but 60 is enough to get the knockout with the Blacephalon. Plus we've got the 30 from the Incinaroar. One left. Come on, Blacephalon, do it for us. So Kahili for 2 here, drawing into a Seeking and a Goldeen. Now that Seeking is enough to obviously be evolved onto the Goldeen that he's got. Kahili stays. And is he going to put the Seeking down? Yes, he is. 100 damage, but we can get that. That is turn. We have 2 energies, and that is game. Very nice. Very nice stuff. That Blacephalon, though, is great stuff during a pre-release. And he's priced the Machamp and Marshadow again. Crazy stuff indeed. Wow, wow, wow. Well, there we go. There is our match from the first pre-release. Very, very good stuff indeed. Really enjoyed it. Great opponent. Great match. It was fantastic. Really, really did enjoy the day. But it's not all over for pre-releases. We've got them next week. And we've also got that surprise opening coming up tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel.